All right, welcome back. So as you can see, I did not do any of these so far. This last one, like right here, is synced one, like right here. So if you haven't watched the other videos, I believe there is 7 of them now. If you have not watched those 7, go ahead. I'll look at those first. But this will be the last one within the tier 0 for starting point here. And this is synced on Hack the Box. So let's go ahead and grab the IP address here. We just got finished with the Mongo one, so we go ahead and exit out of here. There we go. We'll exit out of here, and we'll go ahead and we'll cd back. We'll make a directory synced. CD in there. And like I said, I've not done this one, so I'm going to do this one at the same time that you guys are doing it. So what was the default port for rsync? Okay, let's go ahead and check that out. I believe it's 873. Let's go ahead and start up with a rust scan, and we'll check that out like real quick. But I believe it's port 873, and 873 does pop up. So I'm going to go with my feelings were correct. We'll say 873. How many TCP ports are open on the remote machine? Looks like just one. We have one there. Looks like. So we'll say one there. What is the protocol version used by rsync on the remote machine? Let's go ahead and do a mmap tac P873. Tac SV. That guy, tac PN. We'll do a timer to 5. Let's go and see if we can't figure that out, like right there. What that version is. Looks like version 31. We'll try that. 31, is that correct? All right, let's go. Okay, cool. What's the most common command name on Linux to interact with rsync? I believe it's rsync. I believe we can just type in rsync. Yep, I believe it's just rsync. That's what I thought it was. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a little rsync over here. Submit that. All right. We have what credentials do you have to pass? Do you have to pass to rsync in order to use anonymous authentication? I believe it's none. Is it like that? None like that, since it's capitalized up there. Okay, yep, none. Okay, for anonymous authentication. I'm not really good with rsync, so kind of learn at the same time as you guys are. What's the option to only list shares and files on rsync? Let's go ahead and check that out like real quick. I believe there is a listed here. List only. I'm gonna go list only like right here, and we might actually be able to even take that help and then grep for list. And then there we go. Okay, so we got list only. So let's go ahead and try rsync. I guess list only. And then I'm wondering, do I give it an IP address? Well, there's a, okay, so we have tac address, byte address for outgoing socket to Damien. Okay, might be able to do that. Tac address, but I wonder if I could just give it just a IP address at the end, if it'll just take that. Yeah, user at destination. So just, okay, cool. So let's go ahead and try that. Okay, it doesn't really seem to like that very much, though, does it? So now we just got to try to figure out, like, how do we actually go with this guy? I believe we actually need something like that. Is that correct? Going slower. Okay, cool. So we do actually get two things. So we need 2 colons afterwards. Let's actually have that up here. I just didn't really look at it. Okay, this usually connect via remote shell while tac and rsync uses. Okay, so yep. So there we go. So we can do a colon, and then we can get our our shares there. So now we want to be able to read those shares, right? We have public, and then we have anonymous share there. So I'm thinking now we have to be able to read those. So I guess we're just going to do the same thing we just did with a quick little, maybe we can actually read it like this without list only. We actually say public. Let's also look at the questions too. I believe it's going to be list only. I don't know if they want it with tac or no. Okay, do not include the lead character tac. Okay, submit the root flag. All right. So we do see this flag.txt like right there. So now we need to actually grab that flag.txt, right? So I guess we could always try like a little, is this just like a directory? Flag.txt, and then could we save that also? So do we save it to like right here? Well, let's just try it with enter first, see if that's going to save or if that's going to print out, or if we can save it back to ourselves or something like that. Like I said, I'm not very good with rsync, but this looks like, I mean, we're obviously in the directory, so /flag.txt would make sense to me. Okay, I'm thinking I'm going to have to save it back to myself back here with maybe a period. I wonder if it's actually going to save as that, or if I have to actually name the file now. Period is just saying, hey, save in this directory, like right here, or write to this directory, like right here that we're already in. And it does. Okay, cool. So now we can now cat that flag.txt, and we do get it. Awesome. So we all learned rsync at the same time there, right? So then we did all that. One of the most important parts of hacking is to take notes, right? So I went through it kind of quick there, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna kind of scroll up here just to show like, hey, like um, some notes here for rsync. So I'm gonna go ahead over to my Obsidian over here. I do like Obsidian. Cherry Tree is also another good one. Just Obsidian, you can use Markdown, things like that with it. So let's go ahead and make a new folder here for rsync, right? And we'll go ahead and we will new note, list files. I guess list directories, I guess. List rsync directories more. Right? And I can go ahead and grab this command like right here. Go ahead and we'll copy that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take a print screen of that part, like right there. So there we go. And then from here, there's our rsync. We can also say something like look in directory. Um, uh, look in directories. Right? It's something, if you want to make it in order, you want to put a 1 in the beginning of that. I'll show you here in a second. So, because I'm going to want to make this one in order, right? And the above public was a directory that we listed. And what I could do here is I could actually edit this name. We're going to edit this. Or we could just come up here at home. We say 1. Because obviously I'll have to list the directories before I look into directories, right? And then over here we can just do a quick 2. Boom. And now those will always be in that, order, right? So if something that starts with an A comes, like a directory I say starts with an A or whatever, it's not going to go above those 2. And that's like the last thing you're supposed to do, Let's go ahead and grab this. Or you can just, make one text file and just say, hey, this is everything that you have to do, this is all of it combined, right? And then from here, we can read something, right? So we can read an rsync also. So we can say new note 3, read file from rsync. There we go. And now I'll go ahead and I'll take a print screen of that. There we go. Okay, so like I said, one of the most important aspects of doing something like this and learning something like this is that note-taking part. So that whenever you see rsync again, you already have kind of a concept of what you're going to do. But that is the end of tier 0, like right there. Good box to finish out tier 0. I was kind of happy that I didn't do it yet. So we can do it together for that last one. And that is all of them in tier 0. So what is that? 2, 4, 6, 8 boxes. So this is the 8th video now for tier 0. And we're going to move on to tier 1. So hopefully you all enjoyed it. Hope you all learned something. And I'll talk to you all later.